rubbing together is kind of too.
Like corduroy.
Paper in people's hands, like dry hands. Oh, I got Ethan.
We
that's
are
going
live.
on too.
Oh snap! Where are you in Ethan? Should I cue it up?
Literally just pressed play all from the second disc. I don't know if you have it on your.
I have to pull it out. I have it right here next to me. Give me a second, if you will be willing to back it up.
Of course,
I will put it in.
Yeah. I'm at the point where it says like Mobile Suit Gundam 8th MS. I just paused it, like the title screen.
Well, we can also probably hit play at the same time on just like play the. I assume that our OSs will operate at the same time playing.
Yeah, it should. If not, it should be like a second, you know.
I can always cue it up to the sound like I did last time.
I watched
Right.
Oh, maybe that was
Switching over to chat. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell these things go in here. That's kind of a pain.
There we go. Hey. Hey, Andy, you trade. Alex and Andy are already going at it. Good lordy pie.
Oh, man. Oh, well, Alex is a little jealous.
Well, you know. His man-boy love child has been stolen from him.
Swiped.
I expected Andy to be busy, but I guess since Miss Stephanie is a little bit under the weather.
Oh, yes.
Colleen is in the background playing Fallout 76. You can expect hilarity. Let's see who I have. Do you feel abandoned? He abandoned me. I gotta change the size of my PMP. My face is too big. Nobody wants to see that.
Big face.
Oh, cool. You can see the legs in the background. Look at those sexy legs. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Right. Turn off.
I'm going to start working on one of these arms.
Discord, because I hate.
Here's the dicey part.
Christmas schedule kind of messed
closing it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap. I'm not on chat anymore. I'm not even looking.
Well, I guess in some short amount of time, you guys won't have to worry about date night. Well, not that you won't worry about date night, but
well, you know,
you'll be
eventually
closer. I'm assuming
you stop worrying about date night.
Yeah, it just happened.
Eventually, you're like, did we used to go on dates? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You schedule more non-date nights.
No, actually, you spend more time like scheduling the actual day nights because they mean a little bit more, I guess, when your lives get so busy that you can't just be like, hey, date night.
It's true.
With your careers and your business, etc. And then Lois moves into your house for Family Guy. I told you, dude. I told you. That's cool. I know what I got myself into. So, weathering this... I'm serious. So, weathering this, like, candy pearl white, it's going to be different. I think I'm going to stick to... Wow, she is so loud in there. I think I'm going to stick to Starship Filth. And then I've got titanium dioxide, a regular warm white, and then a neutral gray to help out. I probably won't go because a lot of the other stuff I detailed with some like more heavier oxides and browns, like darker tones, and I don't want to go too grimy because like this part of the model, like this part of the the mobile suit is like farther away from like the grime and the dirt of the ground and the battlefield, so it should be less dirty, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory behind it.
Makes sense.
I think I'm gonna stick with that.
Sound.
And like kind of work it lighter as I get farther up. Maybe add only subtle touches, maybe in the joints to add a little bit of depth. I'll do some like washing on some parts and things, but for the most part, it all has decent part separation on top. The bottom was okay, but really, I mean, I'm sure you saw the pictures on Discord and on maybe Insta, but yeah, like the panel lines are really washed away by the same tone of the orange. Even up here where I kit bashed some of this together, it allowed me to pop some of the I'm showing the wrong camera. Some of the parts over here where I kit bashed these together, allowed it to like pop a little bit more. So, dude, those oils. I guess it's like advanced panel lining. I don't know.
Advanced.
Talking out my ass.
Oh, I'm gonna press play now.
Oh shit! I totally didn't even touch play.
These two the same.
Space. My bad, bro.
One's got a hole. No, you're good.
All right, you can hear mine, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're so far. Wait a second.
What do I do?
Who are you players? Players.
I'm playing it now.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yep. I'm just a second behind you. We're damn close.
Yeah, I think we're right there.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Talent. So hard to watch subbed video and work on Gunpla. Yes, it is. That's why I don't watch.
Yeah.
Subbed Gunpla.
Dude, it's so true.
You know how long it took me, like, G-Reco, yeah, I think, was it like 25 episodes? That took me way longer than like 4 other Gundam series that are dubbed.
Yeah. I have yet to watch the entire first half of Tournai.
Tournai I went through pretty quick because I love Tournai.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, but it's just like my workload. I pay too much like looking down, less like being able to watch. I did take a second today and watch some Armored Trooper Votoms.
I've never seen that.
Oh. Oh, did I seize the joint? Holy shit. I did. No shit. Oh, when I was gluing things together, I seized this joint here.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, but I didn't notice it until now, and I did it like ages ago.
I did that.
There's no moving that.
It actually stopped me from working on it. The high GOG.
Oh no!
High-grade high GOG. I glued.
Oh yeah, no, we talked about that.
Yeah, it had everything as a seam. Every piece of, even the internal frame is a seam. Right. A seam, and I glued the seam, and I glued it like in 2 places, and it glued the joint together. And it's like it's an odd angle too. It's not like just straight arm. I could have dealt with that, but such is life.
Yeah.
I kind of just quit working on it. One day I'll pick it back up, I guess. Or I'll just buy another one, I guess. It was like $10.
I think it's 13 now. I have one right there.
Thanks, Donald Trump.
Like, it's on my low stack now to be built within like the next week when I'm hanging out with Colleen.
It was a cool build. It's real quick, but
Oh, you think so? Okay, because she's got like a Momoka pool and a Bear Guy family that I got her. She was gonna like build those, and I didn't know how long it was gonna take me to put the high gog together.
Yeah, if like 2 hours, 3 hours, somewhere in there.
Cool, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, typical high grade-ish kind of.
For Christmas I got her some of this hot sauce. I got her because we ate the noodles in the past, and for Christmas I got her the Los Calientes from Heatness, which isn't that bad.
Alex,
it's only like 68.
Sorry, Alex. Yes, I did. 68,000 kelvins, or what do they call it? What do they measure that on?
Scoville.
Scoville.
Yeah, and it's not that bad. It's actually really tasty. And I also got her Da Bomb, which is like 168,000 Scoville. But that is the hot sauce that when you're watching like the hot sauce show that I watch, anytime anyone eats that, they're like blah 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 blah, and they're like gosh, it like hits them really really hard. And then for the final kick, I got her the Last Dab Redux, which is 2 million. Ooh. And so we're gonna be trying those maybe on a live stream before the holiday break time is out for us. We're gonna go get some like some vegan chicken nuggets for her and some chicken nuggets for me. We'll like do a setup of all the hot sauces because she has like a subscription to hot sauces and is nuts about that stuff. So we have like a lot of hot sauce in the house. Yeah. And now that we have like some of the higher tier hot sauces, I'm interested. All right. Where do I start here? First, So have you done a much oil paint work, Paul?
No, I've painted canvas with oils, but
sure,
never on models. No, I have some.
What did you work on?
I'm going to do some on the Jesta.
Oh, cool. I was curious what you did on canvas.
Just in like high school, I took a lot of art classes. It was kind of my
cool
side project thing. Nice. I didn't do a whole lot of painting. I liked sculpting better.
Nice.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Mostly like chicken wire and plaster, and I'd use like odd and end things.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of
Earl paints before. Okay, what the hell? Here we go. Now I have to cut off these fucking runner things. This witchcraft.
Should get extract, not sauces. Alex, you just calm down.
We're gonna do K3. So we're gonna cut.
Yep. So who has tips for Paul to deal with these pipes?
Okay, I think I figured it out.
Have you done these pipes before?
No.
The Chars are particularly pain in the ass.
I think I've got it here.
So yeah, you gotta nip all the little fucking pinky dudes off. And they don't sand, so cut them as cleanly as you can.
Yeah.
And then when you pull them, I usually do them like one at a time with all my like 3 fingernails, like the mouth of the sandworm on Dune, and just like nab and pull. But you get sore AF.
Yeah, I thought these were gonna move smoother.
They do not at all. They are rough and tumble. So, but you got to be careful because you don't want to mar the end of where they are, because that is what connects it to the leg, and that becomes like a really, really loose connection, and you need it to be a strong connection. So what I want to say is be like slow with it and like work evenly. Maybe if you want to like put it aside and do it a little bit later, not a bad idea.
Oh, hey, I can sand this.
What are you saying? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, I'm joking.
Well, I left them still. Let me put this further in on camera. I'm just leaving them still for a second. I'm just sanding. I got this like round, this soft sanding sponge.
Oh, cool.
And I can make it round. And I'm just working it a little bit, working it.
Oh, Alex says he sands the pipes a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Oh,
yeah, definitely one at a time. Yeah, one at a time. Andy is right on the money as far as I'm concerned, because that shit gets sucky.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna snip and slide real smooth, but that doesn't appear to be.
No, they suck.
I'm sanding the nubs right now.
I got this amazing brush when you were in town, and
is that really long one from Kinokuni?
Yeah, it's like a calligraphy brush, and I kind of want to start using it, and at the same time I'm super apprehensive, not because I'm like worried about the cost of the brush per se, but like I just really like it. It looks really beautiful, so I don't want to fuck with it. I got a bunch of these ammo brushes, a bunch of these Tamiya brushes. I can just, I'll just ruin these ones instead.
Okay, all right. One pipe, one energy. What are these things called?
Power cables. Is that?
By the way, I think power cables are the dumbest design ever.
What?
Yeah, like
if I was a
GM, I would just run up to this guy, yank his power cable, boom, instantly not working anymore.
Oh my lord!
What's he gonna do now? What are you gonna do now?
Get gunned down in the process.
Not Amuro.
You know what's gonna happen? Tomio, kill them all. Tomio's gonna come in with some ex machina, and he's gonna figure out a way that it's gonna make that moot.
Probably.
So I mean,
everybody dead.
Yeah. Oh, but the poison gas. It's snowing.
Do these like kind of go a certain way?
It's snowing. What's that?
Oh, you mother fricker.
It's probably the only downside of that kit, in my opinion.
It's a Zaku. Don't the shoulders have a big seam running down the middle?
Oh, that's fine.
And as long as it depends how it's attached. I guess it's not like the camphor had thrusters in the middle of the goddamn thing, so it made it kind of pain in the ass to paint.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to hand paint them. I wanted to.
So does the roadie.
Shit.
I'm
in the Ina winter scene here. That's one of my favorite parts of this.
Oh yeah? Oh cool. Oh dude, I know, right? With they use the beam saber to create water, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
It sure is the bomb.
Alright, what the frick? This is stupid. Oh, I wonder if I can just slice a little bit of this pipe away.
Oh, that's way too much.
Yes. Screw you, Bandai.
I'll look back here in a second. Oh yeah, Lunar Diver Stingray. Woo woo! Dig it, Andy.
Oops. Let's see.
Oh no! So what are you gonna do about that lost part, Andy? He said he lost a part to a Talgi's foot.
Talgi's foot? Amuro just ripped a Zaku face off in the first episode. What are you watching? What is going on here?
I don't know what he's watching.
The other day I lost a part of my real gear. Is it like lost, or like it's in your room somewhere? Lost. Oh, I see what's going on here. There's a nub on my pipe.
Easy, Tiger.
This is killing my fingernail.
I told you. Take it easy. Don't worry. Don't work yourself out on it, you know? You only live once. You got a kid to raise still, so.
Probably find it eventually. I need some. I feel like I'm rugging up this whole tree here.
I mean, oh, Paul, that sounds horrible.
Oh yeah, Zaku's a great kid.
It is.
You should build one.
Are you a fucking noob?
Get good.
Yeah, come on, scrub.
This one's just like. Oh, I don't want to look it up though. Why won't you come loose? You're the problem.
You're the problem now, dog.
Oh, Ina. She's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady. Much less offensive than Nina Purpleton.
Nina didn't bother me as much as she does other people.
Yeah, she doesn't really bug me too much either. She's just, you know, conflicted.
Yeah. I was cutting out all the parts and was adjusting the dividers in my organizer and poing, it went flying. Yeah, I've had that.
Andy caught my reference. You're the man now, dog. So, as you guys may notice, I am employing the Ammo by Mig oil brushers. I'm a big fan of these to a degree. They have some decent color, but because they've been pre-thinned, which is like an older school modeling technique, they like to dry out somewhat faster. They don't last quite as long. Where like the Rinaldi technique, which is what I'm doing over here with this swatch of cardboard, which looks like it's been sitting under a pile of cookies for a while. This bad boy has had oils on it for about 24 hours, actually. And I'm good to go with this sitting like this for another couple of days, probably. But what it does is all this soak is the linseed oil, which is put within the paint to make it stay mobile. And what happens is when you put that on your model kit, it makes it take days for it to dry. So by soaking it into a cardboard like this, it pulls the linseed oil out, and then using a little bit of thinner, the paint will dry in minutes. Sorry. I mean to go on a lecture for a second there.
No, you're good. So, kids, put your oils on cardboard.
Yep. Good place to start. If you're going to do that.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah. Colleen is so funny.
Linseed oil is great.
I cook all my French fries with it.
Probably wasn't supposed to do that. Frick this up.
Do.
I cut this thing off because it was pissing me off. Cut that off.
Whoa, that was a weird audio bug I just got. That was really weird. I don't know if the rest of the video got it too, but I got a weird audio bug from you.
From me? Oh, I said I've resorted to using my teeth.
Oh, wow.
It works.
How about that? Hey.
Shit. I know I'm dropping things.
How well does it work? I'll just gunk this up real quick. Here. I know drink.
High up on my favorite modeling things I've done.
No, those pipes are the worst. I'm serious. But other than that, great fun. The detail on the inner frame, just like the fit, the legs, the shape of it all is really nice, in my opinion.
I think I have to do this again, like, right away.
Have you built a Goof custom yet?
The high grade.
Yeah. The master grade, all of those little nubbers are individual and hard plastic, and you have to cut them all out separately, and then you have to sand them all separately. 3 points per, I believe. Or is it 2 points? 2 points per. And then assemble them onto the tubes to put them on the model. I'm still binding them. I put that kit together like more than a year and a half ago. Because they give you extras because they fucking disappear. Anyhow. You think you got it bad, kid. When I was young, we had to snap kits from both sides with the fucking toenail clippers. Sorry.
In the snow.
In the snow. We were getting whipped.
Why do I feel like that's not right?
And this is on the inside of the arm. I can just dodge it out.
Moss.
One more time. You gonna celebrate?
Boom. I win.
What do you win?
I beat it.
Oh, you beat the hose?
1.
How many hoses do you have left? It's only like...
I don't want to talk about it.
It's only like...
I was breezing through this kit, too. Right? And I was like, man, this thing's easy to put together.
6 hoses total.
Easy peasy.
It's not too easy.
Nope. Joke's on you. Yeah, Alex, I can't imagine taking away the seams on these things. Even if it was a mega size, obviously it's much bigger, but that's still cruel and unusual on Bandai's part.
Yeah. There you go. It's a ghost. Ghost of my current life.
I feel like their pipes are not all the way on. Does that make any sense?
What do you mean?
Like they need to go in more.
I mean, the hoses?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hoses fit like poop. That is kind of a drawback.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it here. Now what am I doing with this? In the middle one?
Oh, I stopped it.
One hose. I've got hose. I used to just twist the parts out when I was a kid. I still do that with polycaps.
I can't believe that.
I twist them out because I can. Which one is this? K6? Yes. All right. He said duty. I'm thinking it might have been kind of hard for me on this last one because I didn't really clean up the nubs on the hose itself. So I think they were
Gotta
getting
clean up the
stuck
nubs on the hose.
Gotta clean up the hose.
Oh, I left my AirPods on. Shut up.
Do you have to do these for the head too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the shit?
Yeah, you see the runner right there.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I just.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Same. Twisting parts out. So any Gundam, Gunpla, anything like that for Christmas?
For me, I got Gundam the Origin volumes 9, 10, and 11.
Ooh.
And the Origin Mechanical Works and Interview Part 1 as books. And I got a couple little, she gave me a couple little of the mini kits. But nothing major. You?
No Gunpla stuff.
Yep.
My mom was like, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, so here's some money.
Nice.
But I don't want to buy any kits.
Yeah, I've got the Pinkman coming from Luca.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I ordered
that until January.
Yeah, I ordered the what we were talking about. I ordered Bandit Flower, and I have some things coming. Like I have that Mechanicore GPO2, some other little things here and there. So I was like, yeah, I certainly don't need any more kits.
Yeah, I'm picking up a couple of kits for my GBWC build this year, but those will be coming, in the next month, roughly. And yeah, other than that, I'm not really looking around too much. Got a bunch of cool stuff to finish already, so
yeah.
Kind of stoked on. I was watching 0080 War in the Pocket earlier today.
Yeah, I watched that on Christmas Eve.
Oh, nice. Makes sense. It was one of the only potential Christmas jams I didn't throw on the video.
Yeah, I watched Endless Waltz on Christmas and Or in the Pocket on Christmas Eve.
All right, Endless Waltz is Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes place during Christmas.
Having never seen it or even the entirety of Wing, you know, it's pretty loose to me.
Okay, all right. So I think if I cut this part down like that, it'll make it easier.
I don't know why, I just really like grimy kits.
You know, no wonder my airplane models look like crap. Like that style of modeling, I think is harder in my opinion. I've put together cars and stuff, and having to glue everything.
Oh, Alex asks, when do we have? Well, Colleen and I are off until the second. Well, yeah, the second I go back. So I'm free for the next several days.
Sweet. I work today through Friday, and then I'm off for 4 days. I was like
Nice.
off for 4, going for 3, off for 4 again.
Nice deal.
Yeah.
Oh god, fucking love
Yeah, this is making it easier. I think I found a trick. I think been back at work since the 26th. Yeah, you guys, I saw your vlog, Alex. You guys only get like a day off, right? Just pretty much Christmas Day there in Korea.
So weird.
Oh yeah, it's 27th there.
Yeah, he was. What he said in his vlog, at least, was just that they don't. Christmas to them is not like it is here. It's not like a shut everything down holiday. It's like,
yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
You think I didn't watch it? Give me a break.
Well, you know, maybe someone else didn't watch it. Maybe Andy didn't.
Oh, what?
Andy?
Andy, why didn't
Come
you watch
on.
it? Oh, first, you break the man's heart. Then you don't watch the vlog. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oliver put out like 5 vlogs in the last couple of days.
It's been popping.
Yeah, he even vlogged about why he's putting out so many vlogs. Now I know.
The vlog?
He's motivated.
Let me see that vlog.
Got my 12. Yeah. Alex, I'm very jealous of the Japan trip, man. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, let's just not talk about that, okay? I'm kidding, of course.
Come on.
Be sweet.
Ah.
Not the Minovsky particles.
Those damn Minovskys.
I think our sound is unsynced. Again. It would be our undoing. Not true.
All right, got one. It's because of these like little ribs. on the piping.
Mhm.
Like in between. Why did they do that? It doesn't make any sense.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. I'm calling. I'm writing a strongly worded email about this.
Dear Bandai,
I require a Zaku 3.0 just for better pipes.
I was very disappointed by a model kit of yours that I built recently. Please send me as many free things as you can.
And I want to go to Japan, damn it.
Oh, well, when GBWC.
Yeah.
Get good, scrub.
Get good. I'm translating my college paperwork to get notarized to apply to school here. Oh, sweet. Is it like a master's equivalent type thing? And by translating, do you literally mean translating, or like we use that term in my industry every once in a while, like when people have, I don't think it's my industry. I'm not going to say that, but like the way we use it is like we have people from, let's say, Cuba, and they have a high school diploma, and we say they're getting it translated. It does not literally mean like translation word for word. It means like finding the American equivalencies and making sure they're actually qualified to have a high school diploma type thing. I got to work, so it's online school. Oh, I still go to online school. Don't feel bad, man. It's school.
Yep.
It's better than no school.
Yep.
Yeah. Whole bottle of vodka.
Huh? Oh, you were talking to the TV.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
You did?
I don't know. I'm just so ingrained in my work right now that I'm like, what did I miss in the chat? I know Alex isn't drinking, so it's only Andy. Doesn't seem right.
That lush.
Celebrate.
I think I've got this down now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just trim the shit out of the sprue like as I'm going.
Oh.
Like chopping it down so that it's thinner. So it slides down nice and easy. I majored in film and TV production. Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. Both Alex and Zach majored in film and TV production.
Would you be able to guess that neither Brian or I majored in TV or film production?
Would you guess that I didn't graduate from college? Not that that matters, per se.
No, not at all.
Well, no, it does. It does matter, but
I mean,
always.
It could matter. Could not matter.
Yeah, doesn't always matter.
I feel I've learned more making YouTube videos than school. Well, I mean that actually makes a lot of sense. Like if you don't really learn all that much that's applicable in like business school or anything else. So
yeah, when I was going to school for art, I was learning things on my own, and I had some friends of mine that were in a higher tier art class, and I was talking to them about some things I was learning on my own, and they were like, wow, that's more intuitive and adept than the stuff I'm being taught in my top tier classes. And I decided at that point that I should just probably start working to make money to pay my bills that I'm accruing, as opposed to trying to pursue my career in the fine arts. Weird, but You're kids and you have weird kid logic. Seemed to make sense at the time.
All right, pipes are on. Get rid of all these soft rubber freaking cut marks. I interned at the Daily Show for 8 months. That's awesome. Still learn more making. Well, maybe you learn more about video making, but maybe you learned some other valuable things just about work, you know. Or even if you learned what you don't want to do, that's still pretty valuable.
That's pretty cool.
And Andy worked at a TV station in high school. I was a derelict. I worked at Spencer Gifts, selling fart machines and things of that nature.
I worked at Target. And I worked at a pizza joint. And I was a locksmith.
Cool. All right. Pipes are on. They have these like little marks on them, and I feel like those are all supposed to line up somehow, but that'll be another day to fuck with. I got coffee and became bitch to the camera guy and producers. Well, then you learned that you didn't want to do that.
I think that, yeah, I was going to say that I think that the official term for that is gopher.
You were a gopher.
Yeah, because you go for this and you go for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be going to a local meetup here in the coming weeks.
Gumpla?
Yeah.
Go.
Somewhere in Queens. There's like a, I don't know if it's monthly or quarterly meetup or something.
Is it a class?
No. It's just like a meetup. Come show your stuff. I was in at Image Anime, excuse me, talking to Blind Mac, and he was like, "Oh, are you going to the meetup?" And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "Really?" And we were talking about 2 different meetups, so he was like, "Yeah, I'll invite you," and he did, and I'm gonna go. I think it's more conducive. It's like on the weekend as opposed to during the middle of the week, which is when the other meetup I was looking at was going.
Sweet.
Yeah, it should be sweet. I think Jordan's going, a bunch of other people from the area. Should be cool. Those guys are all cool. I'll take my roadie and say, "Hey, look at my roadie."
The roadie. School isn't for me. I can't even read the bottom of my chat. But Asia is still heavily reliant on paperwork. Can't read anything. So I'm just, that's the end of my screen for some reason.
Hey, it's gonna scroll down.
No, it's like that. It won't scroll anymore.
That's weird.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, sorry. So I'm adapting.
Ha!
Sorry, I was like stuck. Well,
It's a learning curve, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, because we went to school for this.
Wait, huh?
I think like Alex, I think you'll find that like going back as an adult, you have a very different mindset for it. Like when I was young, I was, angsty and I was like, why do I need to learn this? And like when you're an adult, you're just like, just tell me what I need to do to get done with this.
See that?
Yeah, it's much, much different.
It amazes me this thinner, like, I'll have, oh shit, making scratches. I'll have like a pile of it in there, and there'll be all right, and then I'll know that, go.
Sucked up.
Where'd you go? You gotta watch it with this leveling thinner, though. It'll eat right through my top coats to the paint. At least it's only taking me down to my sub-primer level, not my base primer level or my base paint level. Layers! I'm making a drink. I'll be right back.
Already?
Whatever.
I'm just trying to figure out. I cut all the parts out like I normally do, but some of them are like one side to another. So I'm trying to figure out which one I cut, like which one goes to which side. Yeah, man, that's how like I am. I went back to school to get a different degree, and it's a lot easier because I don't have to like start from scratch. Like it's much less classes. I take much less of them. I only can take like 2 at a time, basically. But my attitude is certainly much different than when I was a kid.
No Busty St. Clair. Boobsy McGee.
It's cheap, $300 a semester. Damn, that's not bad at all, man. My wife gets her school paid for through work, but they do not pay for mine. That's pretty cool, man. Then yeah, take advantage of that crap. Take advantage. Here it's like $5K a year for books. Merry Christmas, Gabe. Brian just stepped out to make a drink. And he shall return. Sorry, my son. Off the freaking I hate sanding thrusters. This is like one of my least. Always drop one. I am building the Master Grade Zaku 2.
That's hilarious. You said you backed yourself into a corner and then threw a Molotov cocktail on the ground and had nowhere to go because you backed yourself into a corner.
They all got to witness me fight with this damn piping. They laughed.
You're over-encumbered. They call it Fallout 76.
All right.
Sorry for that background banter.
Oh, you good? You are good.
Oh, hey, what's up, Gabe?
I'll let you go. I'm gonna go running. I gotta check on my kid, make sure his fever went away. Go grab something to drink, and then I'll be right back.
Nice.
Grab
it. You're right, Alex. Gabe's avatar is a lot like a hardcore version of yours. You're correct. Agreed. I'm on like the eternal search to be able to link the sound on both these play tracks. How the hell did I get that far ahead? Terrible. Scratch build a beard to go on a Gundam. All right. Sure. Oh boy. We may get a visit from my loud dog. What are you doing, bud? Oh, I got him a giant woolly mammoth for Christmas. There it is. What? Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look, you weasel. Oh, the mammoth is going to get it. We're all in trouble. Should definitely put the bearded Gundam into a show, without a doubt, Gabe. I think I might have got it like that long last. All right, enough degradation. Digression. Let's see how I'm doing here.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Not much. My dog was squeaking on a toy.
Oh.
Now just looking at me, holding the toy.
Play?
No, he's laying on the ground holding it in his paws like a person. because he's not a real dog. He's a weird people dog.
The alien. How many episodes is this show? 13? Something on there?
Ain't the mess?
Yeah,
26?
8? No. No way.
Yeah, we already watched one disc, remember?
Yeah. 26 episodes?
I think so, yeah. Is that right? Like a season?
Is there going to be a Stranger Things 3? Yeah, Alex, they already confirmed. Stranger Things 3. I
No,
think it
12.
comes out
12 episodes.
12, okay. I was say 26 seems like a lot.
Well, it's 26. I was thinking 16 at best, now 12. Thank God. It should have been 11.
Yeah, it's going to come out in 2019. I think like summertime?
I didn't even finish watching the first season.
The first season? Really?
Yep.
My wife and I watched that, all of them. Like Harry
That's the
Potter.
way it usually went down. Who, me?
I don't know. He said like Harry Potter.
Who likes Harry Potter? Like Harry Potter? What's Harry Potter? I'm so confused. Wait. So the kids will grow up too quick and ruin it. Haha, like Harry Potter. I see what you're saying. Like the kids grew up too quick on Harry Potter.
Oh. Yes. No, actually, I don't think they did because they actually took time off from filming for them to grow up because they weren't growing up fast enough on Harry Potter. Go figure.
Oh, awesome brush.
You messing around with the new one? Did you decide to use it?
What's that? Oh, no. I just I slipped one out of my hand. There's my boy.
Chug. Don't play waterfall with that guy.
Oh, Beano. He's still doing all right. We've been going slow.
Chug.
It's the only thing he does ad nauseum. But you know what? He really only drinks like once a day, which is just really weird.
My dog's like that too. And like we keep her bowl is, like accessible to her anytime downstairs.
Right.
You can go anytime, dog. She will not go unless someone's down there with her.
Yep. It's like, what's my man here?
Harry Potter. PC9.
Did you watch any of the Crimes movies? Grindelwald, or whatever they are.
Oh, I watched the first one. I don't make it to the movies often.
Right. Neither do I. I don't think I've been to a movie since Mad Max.
I went and saw Venom with some friends. It was more like a night out thing though than like the movie was good. Anyone else wet your pants excited for the new Godzilla movie? Is that which one is that? I'm not familiar. Is that the sequel to the one with Bryan Cranston?
I can't remember which one it is. It's the one that's being directed by Hideaki Anno. Hideaki Anno.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to stop directing that. and get the shit to work on 4.44 or 3.0
Well,
plus
to be
1.0 or
honest with
whatever.
you, he said that he was done, and then his work on Godzilla actually helped him come back to being interested in directing again. So there may be more life to Eva because of it. Otherwise, he was fucking done, clocked out. Dude had his like final check and was on his way to retirement.
And lock him in a closet.
Whoa! The guy suffered enough. Jesus.
Listen, bud.
Paul needs his candy.
You can't subject everyone to that and then say no more. So that's, am I understanding that right? That's the sequel to the one with Bryan Cranston that came out a couple of years ago.
So I'm 100% sure.
Did he direct that one? No, right?
No. I don't believe
I like
so.
that one though, so I'm down for more Godzilla. I love Godzilla, so
Godzilla loves you too, Paul.
I'm not crazy about the Netflix anime.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's alright.
I'm just not interested in it. I don't know why.
Well, it's not interested in you either, Paul.
Fine.
Do you like me?
Yeah,
Check
director.
one or no.
What do you mean? Oh, well, Anno is the creator of Evangelion.
Ewan.
And but I didn't know if he had directed the first, not the very first Godzilla, but the first 15th reboot. I don't know how to.
Too many things. Where's my clip?
Let's go. Where am I?
How's that build going, buddy?
Good. I did the thingies. Done with those.
Oh, see a solid core happening there.
Yeah. What the hell is this? What am I doing here?
If you showed me, I could probably tell you.
Oh, I have to cut those out. Okay, I was like, how do I get that around that? It's the backpack. There's like two like support pieces that you have to cut out, but I didn't notice them.
They're gates actually for the casting process.
Yeah.
You let that plastic flow, baby.
Let it flow.
Right, here we go. Flow.
And Mr. Weirdbeard, if you haven't seen Evangelion, we'd be glad to talk about it for you.
Oh yeah, we definitely talked about Ava. We did that on the last stream, or two streams ago. We can totally do it again.
We didn't isolate anyone.
Yeah, I probably won't go into as much of the things that I went into when we talked about it the first time.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? Go together nicely. Get in your hole.
Whoa.
Oh,
shit. We were going to be nice about talking about Evangelion. Joke, I kid.
Oh, this thing.
Oh, right. That's when they fucking call Karen Jimhead after this because they're fucking silly boys.
Silly boys. Okay.
It's cool. It's like one of those little elements about the 8th MS team that like gives it that real world feel, you know, where they're just like chiding each other lightly and like just being fun.
Yeah.
It's like the Aliens, sort of deal. They have that kind of like colonial Marines esque brotherhood.
Yeah, they had a cool relationship compared to. I don't know if any other Gundam series really.
Well, I mean, they've all of the series have like a team with the relationship. I mean, sometimes the relationship when the team is small, or sometimes the team is weird. Even in a unicorn, you end up with full frontal, and or no, I'm thinking of Zeta with
Aug.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Basically,
you get
in
like
the rest of the Gundam series, you have the main character
the
getting
Xeon
slapped
team.
by somebody.
What's that?
I said, in the rest of Gundam, you basically just have the main character getting slapped by somebody.
True. I mean, 0080 War in the Pocket was kind of that way. Like the Xeon crew was what it mainly focused around.
00, they kind of had an interesting dynamic, I suppose.
00. That's all I can say when I think of 00.
Watch yourself. That's I think that's Alex's favorite.
I know. I mean, I get the whole like war's bad, okay, sort of thing. Like,
War's bad, so threaten everyone until they stop it.
I mean, and it's just like it starts to verge on the end of Super Robot.
Yeah.
When you get into that, I mean, not that new types and unicorn, or even what happens with Amuro. I mean, it's a little bit different when you talk about like Amuro and Lala and like that stuff with the new types, because that's more like person as opposed to machine. But then they like tie it into the Psycho frame and with like the new Gundam, and then I don't even think that Alex has like a Psycho frame. It's just like the upgraded system. But then they get into and they get into like Psycho frame, and then you get into like then it starts to get further and further towards.
I think regardless of where you are in the UC, I don't think the Gundam is necessarily that much more powerful than anyone else's. It's just the pilot,
right?
Whereas in some of the other, like in 00, their suits themselves are drastically more powerful than what everyone else had. That makes sense. That's kind of why it's super robotish. I like 00 well enough. But I actually liked the second season, and most people I know don't. They like the first. I'm weird. What can I say?
I remember watching the first season pretty adamantly when I was watching it. Yeah, I kind of fell off in the second. I'm not looking at chat. Wait a second.
Seriously, I might hit one of y'all up to forward Amazon purchases for me. Yeah, man, let me know.
Yeah, Alex, no worries. We'll absolutely send you out Amazon from the US.
Would not be an issue at all.
Whatever. Yeah, I will reship an item to you, my friend. Anytime.
That sounded like a response to you. It's perfect timing. I'll ship you whatever you want. Shut the hell up.
What do you do?
Shut the front door.
Right. I've been doing this oil paint thing all day long.
I feel like this is not how I want. All right. I'm just about done with the
Core section.
It just took a long time for a body. What's she laughing at? She's playing Fallout 76 with some friends.
Yes, Connor's playing Fallout 76. With a friend. It's just going to get louder as the night goes on. We're both on vacation, so no holds barred.
Cool. Now these parts.
Nothing. I miss nothing. I miss nothing. Been using a lot of Starship Bay Sludge on this oil brusher by Mig. Pretty good
That
stuff.
close
Like a
to
green
Starship
brown.
Filth.
No, I have Starship Filth as well. Starship Filth by the Ammo Mig is a more gray. This is like a brown green, and it works well on top of the gray.
Oh, I have Starship Filth, the Abtong.
I don't have that one yet.
Well, not easy to find. Not easy to locate.
I've seen it around occasionally.
Yeah, Mig sells it, but for a while he was sold. I don't know if he is now. I haven't looked for it in a long time.
I assume it's similar.
I
Enough to
forget
be,
who I was watching. It's probably model making. I think he said you can make it. It's like two colors mixed together. I just can't remember what it is. Like burnt umber, and I can't remember what the other one is for some reason.
Yeah, I have this. Will it focus? There it is.
Oh, okay. So you have it in brusher.
Yeah. And then I have this, Starship Bay Sludge, if it'll focus. I don't like it. There it is. Starship Bay Sludge. Which is more of a brown green, like I said. It's nice. They work pretty good. They're really fucking thin. Not gonna lie. Like, they're thin way the
well,
fuck.
they're more for like streaking and stuff, right? Like for a specific effect.
They work good for streaking. They work for all sorts of stuff. It just depends on how you use them. It's just getting familiar with the tool.
Yeah.
Like how to use the product.
I'm trying to remember, I watched the video of Mig doing it with them. And I think, when you're doing oils, you can kind of go through the whole, well, not the whole model maybe, but let's say a leg and kind of dab where you want the things and then go back through with the thinners.
Like filter, and then just washing it all across, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was more like he used it like a wash.
And they work good for that. No denying that. But I kind of prefer, no offense to Mega Madness, I kind of prefer the oil paints that I have on the cardboard.
Yeah. The brushers, what it looks like to me, would look good for rust streaking, stuff like that.
Yeah, it works really good for, it works good for all sorts of stuff. But like I said, it's a little bit of application. It's easy for doing rust streaking and light wash streaking. But if you really want to get a good quality translucence, you got to go with actual oil paint, just in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't
can get
think
your.
he'd be offended because he makes oil paint too. So
Yeah, I haven't hooked up on his stuff yet. I wish I could figure out how to get some sort of like better product or talk to an actual. I guess I just need to talk to an actual rep. I was getting stuff from Kevin down in Sunset Park, but it's such a pain in the ass to get down there. It's like I got to dedicate 6 hours to go there and back. Gunk wash.
gunk wash.
No gunk wash here, homie.
All right. There's the chest. Char's 3 times faster chest. There's some puny little vents 3 times faster. I don't believe you.
What are you sipping on this fine evening, Paul?
Just Coca-Cola. Quiet night
Coca-Cola.
tonight. Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, you're taking care of the man. I got you.
Yeah, he's got the flu and he's had like a fever on and
Smart.
off for a couple of days.
Not good. Oh, poor kid.
Nah, not fun, man.
Part of being a kid.
Yep. Oh, he's sick. Actually, he's been not sick for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
But when they do, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on to the head.
Nice. Easy thing. I know every piece.
No, because it's got these goddamn things again.
What? Oh, why are you worried about it? Nobody said you had to do it now.
Oh, I'm doing it.
All right. Glad for punishment.
I'm doing it. I like how on these runners, it seems like the parts are segmented really well. Like the whole half of the F runner was the lower, or was the chest. You know, like it seems like they're really segmented.
Gotcha.
Like the one
The way
area.
that the parts are arranged. Right. You're not going to get a bunch of like, where you like, I hate that a little bit as well, where you see like, you have a runner and it's got like a part over on this corner and then one here and one here and then one way over here and the whole is all dead and you're like, you're just wasting my space.
Yeah, I know they do it because, you know, how they reuse parts of runners for different kits and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's more to it than just.
Yeah, and like the Zaku is a little less like there's not a whole lot of difference between. There's basically no difference between some of them. So I guess it was a little easier, but. More F pieces on here. Good. 6. That one. Yep. All right. Let's start here because I got quite a few pieces. A funk wash.
Last kit I washed was the Kashatra corn. And I regretted it.
Instantly.
And I haven't done it since. I gunk wash. I really just gunk washed 2 kits. It was the Dogfighter and the Kashatra corn. And the Dogfighter, it sort of benefit because it was so shiny in one tone that it needed to be like darkened and like matted out. But yeah, with the Kashatra corn, I mean, it looked good, and it like kind of softened some things, but it really just kind of turned everything into almost a one note sort of thing. A little bit sad. Sad.
The Kashatra corn.
I mean, it might work for some people. Just my style, it isn't very good for. So, and don't get me wrong. Like, hey, it might be good for somebody else, like Jenny on the block, but for me, no.
Good night, Andy.
Good night.
Congratulations again, bud.
Yeah. So easy to make the speaking
lunchtime here. It's time travel, Alex.
Always in the future.
It is late here. Well, not late. It's late. 10:30.
Yeah.
I need a brush. Where did I put my brush?
What's up, Drake? What you doing, bud? Pike. Hi. How are you?
It's definitely one of the better battles in Gundam, I think.
What a beautiful shot. The goof, the two Zakus, the Dom.
I don't think the Dom gets enough love. I love it.
Does not. I agree.
Dom love.
Right side of the way. What's up, big guy? That's me slapping my dog. Well, I can kind of almost see him. Right here.
Slap at the base.
There we go. Break. Here. What's up, bud? It's in the way here. There you go. That's it. Oh, it's that camera. That's why. I'm looking at the wrong camera.
Need a clear piece.
Hey.
What you doing, bud?
He's ignoring everything.
Uninterested.
Rat.
My dog is asleep in my room now, I'm sure. Because that's what she does. She sleeps. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Chris. Let's see. Where was that camera placement?
you got the whole work thing.
Yes, the Metro.
How was Christmas for everyone? I don't know if I asked you guys that. I think I just asked Brian before we started the stream. Anyone get anything cool? Give anything cool?
See, Andy extended the visor on his Zaku.
Extended the visor.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
But ready for bed for the day, double time and a half. Oh, holiday pay.
Sweet.
Well, that's fine. It's just time, ultimately.
Time is time.
Time is money.
That's what some guy told us in the Bahamas when we were on a cruise. You ever been to that island? I can't think of the name of it now, but like it's owned by the cruise companies. Coco Cay or something like that.
There's a few of them, I'm sure, but yeah.
Well, like I think Royal Caribbean owns one in particular. I just can't think of any. But anyway,
You're thinking of Labadee in part of Haiti?
No, definitely not in Haiti.
Okay, because they own Labadee, which is a portion of Haiti.
No, this was pretty close to Grand Bahama. I think it's Coco Cay is what they call it. At least.
Oh,
anyway.
So it's the Bahamas. Yeah, I never stop in the Bahamas. I only go down to the actual the Caribbean, down to Indies. Anyhow, carry on.
And we went there and we were sitting, by the beach. There's nothing really to do there except like jet ski and sit at the beach. And the guy was delivering drinks and stuff. And we're like, hey, what time is it? Because we got to go back to the boat. And he's like, time is time. I was like, well, you're not wrong, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for.
Yes and no, my friend. If you're on like the island where it's owned by RC, they'll get you.
Yeah, I mean, time is time. I agree. Your statement. Whoops, I'm dropping parts.
Like they're not gonna ditch anybody at their own island.
No, we were actually. I think had like an excursion or something planned.
Oh,
trying to get.
So you had a place to be.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In time.
He was probably like, nah, man, I need the tips. Don't fuck with me.
F that. Jet ski at home.
Well, I mean, you're close-ish, but not that close. It'd be quite the jet ski ride.
Yeah, it'd be 60 or so miles.
Yeah, could you imagine that? That'd be horrible.
It wouldn't be a fun jet ski ride.
You'd be like, at first you'd be like, yeah, and you'd be like, oh, Jesus, this is gonna end. This is end.
Especially if it was a little bit rough, that wouldn't be.
Well, you'd be going over the open ocean, so yeah, it would be rough. That strait is pretty smooth, like when you're coming to storms and shit, but like, can't be that smooth.
All right, now we're putting the dome on this guy. Dome.
Nice.
He's not gonna die alone.
They tried and failed. They tried and died. It's a little Doom for you.
I want a gun tank.
You have a gun tank?
No.
I don't.
I want one.
I want one as well. I want one to go with my Goof Custom.
Goof. I don't have
For
Goof
a smashing
either.
good time. For a smashing good time.
I'll take a Goof and a Dom. We need a Dom 2.0.
Yeah, I need a Dom. They're gonna go in for the Rick Down for my resin kit.
That one seems
Because
like
they're
the easier
essentially
one to find.
well, it's at this point it's basically the only one to find. And it's the same kit with just with upgraded weapons, essentially.
I'm just working on some paperwork for getting my ass back in school, about to grab some food quickly and bounce to the notary. Well, buddy, if you want to fly all the way here, my wife is a notary. Be happy to do it.
Sure, just come on through.
Folk free.
While you're at it, just swing on up to to Brooklyn. I got a couple days off. We'll go grab some that halal where I was raving about. Make an event of it. Paul, you and lady come up too.
Yeah. Tell you what, Alex, you meet us here and we'll drive up.
Drive right on up. Straight through. It only takes about 33 hours.
No, nowhere near.
No,
20.
it doesn't take that long. Yeah, it's like 20, 25.
We could do it in 18.
It took me 30 hours to drive from Iowa over here. Or Wisconsin, for that matter. But
Wisconsin.
that's where I was hiding out before I left.
You've driven from
Paint's great.
Florida?
I haven't, but I have plenty of friends who have.
No, Alex.
Who's done it? Alex, of course, Alex has. Come on. Oh yeah, bro.
I've driven from Florida to
Jersey,
York.
man. That's all there is to do out in Jersey for drive. Of course, you better
To
do
Florida?
it from Florida. Why not?
Yeah.
It's Alex, man. I trust that dude. He'd be all over the place.
18
Wouldn't be
hours to
surprised.
Orlando from New Jersey. Orlando. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm
Where's Orlando?
like 3 hours south of Orlando.
I know where you are.
21 hours there.
It's nuts, man. I drove from the capital of Iowa out to Washington State.
I've never been to the West Coast. I'd want to go.
I've been sort of out the West Coast. I went to the eastern edge of Washington State for Thanksgiving one year to visit some friends. Went to Spokane. It was rad. And then like another time I went out to like San Diego, stuff like that.
San Diego.
That was an old skate competition. It was fun. I met a lot of friends. I won some prizes. It was great.
I've done NY to LA and back. I have not driven that far.
Damn, son. That's madness.
I'm going to trim all this stuff now because after I do these stupid hoses, I'm probably not going to want to do it. $1,500 in gas. Woo!
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll drink a gin and Coke for you.
Damn, $1,500 in gas. You could have flew for cheaper.
Yeah, but you wouldn't see all the sights.
Google Earth.
Yeah. Spoke like a true Brooklynite.
I hate South Carolina. Fucking hate it. Shit state. Sorry if anyone's from South Carolina. Shit state.
How many watchers we got right now? Hey, we got 6 viewers. Holy shit. It's because fucking Child of Mecca's not on tonight. Maybe Tim's watching us. Holy cow. What a walk in the park.
I think Tim's from like Delaware or something, so we're safe there too.
Tim?
Yeah.
Is it? No, he's Maryland. He's
Maryland?
upper
Okay.
Maryland. Yeah.
Same thing.
I think kind of think he's Baltimore area. I have a friend down there. Actually, the friend that Colleen is playing with lives in the in Maryland. I think in the Baltimore area.
I've done Dallas to San Fran, down the coastal highway to San Diego, back through the Grand Canyon, and back to Dorcar for college students in 2 weeks. Great times. Damn, y'all are crazy.
Hold up, wait. Are we just like quoting Johnny Cash lyrics now? What's going on? All right, that joke missed. It's okay though. It's not my first joke to miss. Won't be my last.
I think I want to like sharpen this peak here. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I don't want this dome to be so round. Kind of similar. You did something on the goof like that, right? You like extended the peak.
Gosh, where
a
is
little
it?
bit. I'm gonna do that and like
Yep.
sharpen it.
I just had to look at it over there. Yeah, I did. I can pull it out. It's actually really accessible. It was a nice little addition. I picked it up from the Gundam Weapons on 8th MS that I have.
Ooh, I forgot. I don't know if I told you this. I ordered a. Damn it! Forgot the name of the books now.
Archive?
Yeah, of Zeta. The Zeta.
Oh, the Zeta one.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just have the Sinanju and the Zaku. I want to get some more of those as well.
Yeah, that's like I've been spending less on kits and more on that kind of stuff.
I was thinking about picking up the gym one, just because the gym is like such a versatile. And we're back. So yeah, you can see my old epoxy putty work on the goof here. Oh, did I lose it? No, okay.
Nope.
Great. Will it focus? Nope.
No, it won't.
Away. Sort of. Wait. Super blown out because it's light.
Yeah,
But,
I can see the
yeah.
peak though. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a little bit of a peak on the front. Let me just set him down, and I'll move the camera. Maybe I can shield it. There we go.
Oh.
You can see that I
light.
sculpted the cheeks back as well. Kind of. Oh man, I wish we would just focus for just 1 second. Wait. There it is. So yeah, I added beautiful. I added a nice peak to the nose up to the crest. I sculpted the cheeks back. I gave him kind of like a stylized scoop on the edge that fits down into where the hoses fit there.
Yeah.
I didn't really outline this very well on the video that I made on it because I did like a couple of videos on this build. I did one on like seam line removal and then one on the fusing of the head and the modification to make it so that I could put the hoses onto it.
Yeah,
But,
I remember all that good stuff.
Yeah, those were like videos like 2 and 3 that I made. I think.
See, I don't think I want to put like a peak necessarily. I just want the visor to come out a little more and come to a sharper point.
Yeah, I put the peak on it because it like.
No, on the goof it has that like kind of body line to it. This one's a little more rounded.
Yeah,
it doesn't have a peak.
It's a little bit more angular in ways, so it ends up with those points, like the shoulder spikes and the various aspects of the leg armor, kind of like have a dynamic peaking to them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, maybe mess with that. I don't have any immediate plans to paint this thing though.
Oh, Chris is talking about doing his goof in a Zaku paint scheme. Why don't you dodge that sky blue to a better blue? There's so many good blues out there.
Yeah, like a grayish blue would look cool. More of like a.
Well, even just stuff that Meg has. What's this one? Dark gray blue. Makes the holy shit out of it. Like, that's even better. Like, you can see that. It's kind of a... It's not even fully mixed, but... It's kind of like a dark light blue. Like, not like turquoise. Everyone goes, turquoise or something shit like that. But this one has kind of like a... There we go. There was a... The only way I can describe it is the... let's do some thinner. Who gives a shit? Is in Gran Turismo for A spec. There was a car that was... I said like... sounds dumb. I know. Sounds dumb. There was a car that was made by like Ford or something like that, something random, or Chevy. It was like a kind of a muscly car. It was rear wheel drive. It said Calsonic on the side of it. No, by Nissan. It was by Nissan. It was a rear wheel drive car. It said Calsonic on the side of it, and it was a color blue in its stock color. And so I used to call it Calsonic Blue. And that's about this color. I don't know if that's gonna like translate for a blue, but that blue would be a nice base mixed with some deep, like lavender navy almost. It's kind of like a medium dark. This is just a MIG's dark gray blue RAL 229 from Ammo. That's a good one. Oh shit, I'm dropping files.
I'm snipping out these stupid hoses.
Oh.
All right.
So many nubs.
Yep, they're getting the file.
To be conducted.
Shiro! Filing the nubs on the energy cables.
Oh, okay. Vallejo's Prussian blue. Do I have the Prussian?
Depression.
Prussian blue. Do you have Prussian blue? I do not have it in my regular Vallejo color mixture. Perhaps I can interest you in a nice mahogany. Actually, this color, it's called Expired Blue. It's by Tim Gore and Korea Texas Bloodlines. This color is nice. Sorry for the shaking up, everybody. Hey, man. It's just the outro song. What are you worried about? Look at that. That color right there is a beautiful mix of blues. It is like a dark, not dark, green, not green, blue, not blue. Beautiful, beautiful color. All these colors in the original Bloodlines are like decay colors, essentially. It's like you would use this for veins or something weird, you know? They all have this like weird depth mixture to them.
That's what they're more designed for, like.
Yeah, they're designed to do for macabre, for like horror art, for painting,
figure painting.
Yeah, not even that, just like prosthetics painting and like doing like art. Oh, not even art, just like makeup.
The head ones are definitely a lot easier to do than the waist ones.
I'm just watching you.
I'm getting two at a time.
Yeah, careful.
I'm noticing like twisting them as I'm moving them. It's helping me a little bit.
It's almost like threading them on.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's just keeping them loose. Even though on the, it's like marring up the hose itself, but whatever. Painting these is going to be a real B word, huh?
They work out all right.
Just, what did you do for the pipe itself? Not painted at all?
Yeah, no, I primed everything black. And then I went through and I pre-shaded all of the individual
Beads.
stubs. That's what 30 per side per hose, something like that. I can't remember what it is, or 15 per side per hose, but
Yeah.
yeah, and then I appreciated each one of those, and then I highlight colored those. So I highlighted them, pre-toned black prime, highlight with I use like a white. I used Bone White by Tim Gore, and then I went over it with blue, probably that same crazy blue that I had, or ultramarine. But yeah, I got like a glowing blue, like hoses on the Zaku. That was for Zach's competition in the beginning of 2017. Yeah.
All right. Now, where do I cut this hose? That side's easy. I'll cut it there. But do you leave the ball in, or do you take the ball out? Take the ball out.
I am so burnt out on oil paints right now. I'm gonna stop.
I don't know if I want to do that, but okay. That's what it says. Fudge it. We're going. Full gorilla.
We got other shit to do. Oh, you are so far ahead of me now. It's wild.
Hold on. Oh, Goofly type. Why you have no master grade?
True.
Yeah, I think the other 1 Year War Mono Eyes didn't get enough love.
Uh-oh. Karen.
That damn Karen.
She's like, I'm just gonna kill him. Karen. Fine. You guys just go over there and spill a big tub full of dust.
All right.
Always have a backup build.
What you got? Justa is besta.
Yep. I'm gonna switch to different camera scene. This one.
Are you're
There we go.
at the point now where you're past what they've assembled, right? Now you're just assembling.
Oh yeah, I'm way
for
past.
yourself.
Well, not way past, but yeah, I'm at just about at. There's a couple of components that I have set aside in this baggie here that need to be cleaned up, and there are a couple of loose components and a lot of dog hair from my friend who has a very large, very long-haired dog. Yep. What's that? Excellent. Nice.
Excellent.
It's good to be able to switch it up, move around, do a different thing. So here I am. I'm right at the waist unit. Now that.
All right.
There we go. Readjust my camera a little bit here. It's a little bit crooked. Slightly better. I think that I will move this back this way. And then now the silly faces people can see me. Hey.
Oh, Ina. They weren't gonna do it.
Right on my face. What happens here? It makes literally no difference. Damn, it's pouring here. It's 65 degrees. Feels like someone's mouth out there. I don't know what to tell you.
It is just warm here, like 80.
Survey says.
Mm. 80, like always.
It is 40, but it feels like 34.
Yep.
But with 66% humidity and what appears to be
It's always like 80%. 100% humidity.
no precipitation in sight until it warms back up into nearly the 60s, in which case then it will rain, and then the temperature will drop sharply back down into the 30s, where it will be dry as a bone. Where it will be dry as a bone until it warms back up into the so no snow for anyone here. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are happy with that. I come from a snowy state, and I like the snow.
I'd rather have snow than cold rain, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like anything under like 50 and raining, I'd rather just snow.
Yeah, we got a fair amount of 50 and 40, even 50 degree in raining and 40 degree in raining. It's horrible.
Yeah. Last year when we were there, it was like, well, this year, I'm sorry, it was still this year, but earlier this year, was it like April? It was like 40 degrees and raining.
Yeah. At that point, though, it was like, oh, this is refreshing because it's not, 30 or 20.
Yeah. The first time I took my wife to New York, it was in November, and it was that kind of weather. It was like, in her 40s, maybe 50 in the middle of the day, raining. And she had never been to New York. And she's trying to pack flip-flops, and I'm like, no, you're not going to need those.
Yeah.
Like, she's a Floridian, and Floridians don't really own shoes. It's a thing.
She's more than just Floridian. She's an entire different climate.
Yeah, she's South Floridian.
She's like subtropics, She's like, yeah. Those kids up by, what's that, Tallahassee in the north, Jackson's in the north?
Yeah, Jacksonville's in
Jacksonville.
northeast.
Yeah, there. Or those weird transplants that summer in the city and winter in the beach.
Alrighty. Now. All right. Head is done. I think. I don't know if something goes on here. I feel like there's like a piece missing, like a collar or something. Just a chilling, waiting for the base jabber. The base. Nope. This just goes right in here. Here we go.
Base jabber.
A head and a body.
Mm-hmm. Seems about right.
Oh, very cool. Very nice.
Norris Packard, that's my dude.
Love is an illusion.
Actually, Rhythm is a dancer.
Rhythm. The head. I feel like these pipes are still not right though. Oh. I feel like the connection of these hoses and the face is not very strong.
Yep.
Probably gonna glue that in later down the road.
Makes sense.
Cool. I'm happy with that. We got some shaku. Let me clean up all these schnubs because they're aggravating me. Got nubs galore. I'm probably going to hop off a little bit early tonight.
No problem.
To check on the little one.
You can do whatever you like. This is a friendly stream where we just hang out and talk to people that talk to us and build things and blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to try to actually get this thing done before the new year, I think. I know we were talking about it on, I think, Alex's Discord, right?
Yep.
But it is a cool kit. And I'm off for a couple of days. Maybe at least get it done on the 1st, at least.
Sure.
I think close enough for me.
Yeah, my my roadie deadline is the end of the month, so. But I'm pretty close. I just have some more of this oil paint to do, and it's kind of just about it. I might put together a diorama if I feel about it, but whatever.
Top coating over that? You're going to leave the oils bare?
I have been top coating as I've been working through it. So far, I've just been rocking kind of like a clear coat, seal it all in. I may do some like heavy matte coating on some of the color elements, like the white accents, and that. But yeah, I mean, I've been even the. Slow down for a second and use my words. Even the parts that I did today, the leg components, I dusted off with a semi-gloss kind of finish, gloss to semi-gloss finish. That's about as far as that's going to go. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy. I mean, there's no reason to do anything like, I don't know, ultra matte, or it'll ruin the candy coat. So
yeah. Candy needs to be glossy.
Yep.
Ow. As I close the drawer on my thumb.
All right. That'll do it, I suppose, huh?
Yeah.
Well, with Paul's departure, I think I too will sign off. I'm going to call this one an evening. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. Thank you guys
As
for talking to us.
Mm-hmm. We'll be back next week as usual. I assume there's no conflicts, unless there's a conflict, in which case we won't let you know, and it'll be a surprise. Ha!
Gotcha.
See you guys next time.
All right, guys. Have a happy...
Yep, and happy New Year. See you guys.